Hello, folks. Today on episode of Io Street Talks. Tonight I will be interviewing my mother. You may not see her, but she is on the bed. Just okay. Yes, thank you. So I'm going to be going for some news, and I'm going to be asking her questions about it. After I tell she obviously what go on, and I'm going to ask you some questions. So right now we have one about what I'm not gonna. What have you ever heard of the Maryland Home Depot case? I just make up. Yeah? No.
I never heard of it.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. A Maryland man reportedly stole forklift from a Lowe's store that he then allegedly used to ram into a woman who was napping in the parking lot of a nearby Home Depot.
Oh, Home Depot, okay.
Bryce Caleb Timothy Brown, 20, has been charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, assault, and theft. The Charles County Sheriff's Office said in the statement, law enforcement first respond to a burglary and theft in progress, and at Lowe's Home Improvement Store in Waldorf around 12:40 on Sunday. Well, I don't live in America, but I still go and ask my mother some questions about what she think. So, mommy, why did you think the man ram into the woman at a nearby Home Depot?
Well, one, it could be that he ain't seen.
Okay.
Two, it could be that we don't know if the lady do something to aggravate him. But that doesn't give him a cause to do something violent to her.
Yes.
Or three, it could be that he probably working there and he just fed up.
And he killed
Deal
somebody.
with the matter, and he thinks that was his best way of getting rid of the person.
Oh my God. Well, mommy, I'm gonna ask you some more questions. Why do you think he thief from the Lowe's? Why I think he thief from the Lowe's?
Because he committed that act because he wanted to get the forklift.
Yes, the forklift was obviously used to kill the woman. Okay, and I'm gonna ask you one final question about this. Why did he get charged with second-degree murder and first-degree murder? Oh wait, he got charged with second-degree murder, assault, and theft.
And why wasn't it first degree?
Yeah, why wasn't it first degree? Because he got first degree and he got second degree.
Well, looking at the article here, it says Bryce Caleb Timothy Brown, 20, has been charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, assault, and theft. The Charles County Sheriff's Office said in the statement.
Well, so he probably get the first-degree murder
and
before and then he kill the woman.
No, he get the first degree. The first degree murder means that he murdered her willingly, right?
Mm.
And all that. He did it because he knew what he was doing. The second degree murder, I don't understand second degree murder. I have to look up on that. And well, assault will fall under the fact that he physically harmed her.
Mm-hmm.
And what is the other charge he got?
Theft.
And theft would have been him thieving the forklift from Lowe's.
Yes.
So you see how much things crime he committed in that one act. Thief, he assaulted, he committed murder and all these things.
Okay, well, I have another story for you, but I'm gonna give you a summary, perhaps. Well, let me give you Girl 2 found dead at home as man and woman known to victim arrested on suspicion of murder. That's the title. A man and a woman have been arrested on suspicion for murder after a 2-year-old girl was found dead at a home in Ipswich. Officers made the discovery at just after 11:45 a.m. on Friday, and the pair were arrested in the early hours of Saturday morning. The 22-year-old man from Bedfordshire and the 22-year-old woman of North Fixed Abode are currently being questioned by detectives in Martlesham. Why do they think they killed the? I want to answer your question. Why do you think they killed the 2-year-old girl?
Well, if they did kill the 2-year-old, if they did kill the 2-year-old girl, they did. Any article that say that? Okay. Maybe because, well, seeing that I didn't hear the rest of the story, maybe it was because they wanted to, well, neglect. Sometimes when they neglect a child is because you as a parent, you want to set out to live your own life, and a child will always be a key back in your life. So that they tend to neglect the child to do the things they want, like probably take drugs or party or whatever they want to do, whatever neglect lead them to do, or whatever they choose to do to neglect the child. That could cause the child to die. Meaning, if you're not feeding the child, if you're not properly, well, the child not getting proper nutrients, the child can die. Or they could physically harm the child by abusing the child and damaging the child in the process. So maybe that's what happened.
So why you think why do you think they specifically did this to? Because I don't think it's their child. So why do you think they specifically did this to a little 2-year-old? To me, I believe they're probably insane or something along those lines.
Okay, it could be that. It could also be did the article say it wasn't their child?
It looking like that.
No, most likely when a couple is charged with a child's death, it is usually the parents, eh? Or it could be the mother, and the mother have a new husband in her life, a spouse, whatever, and they tend to treat the child badly. But it all depends on the situation, the parents that they have and all that. But what was the question again?
Why not specifically do it start to you?
Sometimes because of a child being defenseless, and again they want to do the things they want to do in their life, and a child is just a burden to them.
Well, I'm gonna give you one last story. I'm gonna summarize it. A teenager has been found dead in a canal. Victor Lee, 17, from Ealing, was found in the water by Ladbroke Grove in West London on Sunday. He was pulled from the canal, but despite efforts to save him, he was declared dead at the scene. A post-mortem examination on Wednesday concluded he died from his stab injuries, although formal identification has yet to take place. The Metropolitan Police said they are able to name Victor as the victim. So who do you think killed Victor?
Well, from looking at movies and reading past articles about killings and all these things, Victor, seeing that he got stabbed, that was a personal way of killing somebody. So it had to be that Victor had known the suspect who had killed him. It was a crime of passion. So they call that sort of crimes of passion, where somebody will take a knife, and they will kill. So it had to be someone Victor knew. Secondly, they threw him in the canal because obviously they didn't want his body to be found.
I'm gonna ask you that, but that's two questions in one.
That's two answers for one, yeah. And yeah.
Why? So I was the final, last but not least question. How much taboos do you think Victor got, and where specifically?
Well, I could only assume that Victor probably got it in his torso area.
Okay. And this is a picture of Victor right here. This is a picture of Victor.
Oh, Victor's a young boy.
This is a picture of Victor. Yes. Yeah. Well, folks, that's the end of this 13-minute video and 47